And last but not least, in the autumn internationals is Australia, a team that England have a lot of history with. It's going to be an interesting game for both teams. I've played against Australia on numerous occasions, both in rugby league and rugby union. I've had the heartache of being beaten by them. I've also had the ecstasy of winning, especially in the World Cup in 2003. But under Checker, they'll see this game as a massive game, as one of those games that will certainly test them. But they'll want to put a marker down against England. They have got some quality players in there that will look to test England. They've got pace, they've got power, they've got guys like Folau, Genia, guys that can turn a game almost on their own. So it's going to be a real test, and probably the way England have been playing and the way Australia have been playing, this will be quite an even battle. So both teams will want to finish on a high because of recent performances. I know Australia will be looking to make up for, probably one of the losses that they had against Argentina. But England will see that as being one of the key teams that they will need to beat in the World Cup next year. But Australia, we all know what Australia are about. They are a very confident team. Most people would say that they come across as being arrogant. They're famous for all the sledging that they've done over the years. So as a team, it's not just beating them physically. There's going to be mind games leading up to that. And definitely on the pitch. Whether it's cricket, they'll come at you with all the sledging, and they're very good at it. So as a player, you need to make sure that obviously you're prepared physically for it, but also mentally, because quite often there might be stuff in the media, they might attack individual players. I always remember in 2003 World Cup, we got hammered in the media, whether it be Johnny Wilkinson, England are too old, and they were just peppering us all the time. And for us, it was just a case of, look, we know what we can do. Forget the newspapers, forget all the sledging. We just got to go on there, perform, and England sort of had that to contend with as well. But Australia, one of the most consistent, I suppose, over the years when it's come to rugby. One of the teams that you love looking forward to playing against, because they have some great players in there. But they will pose a real tough opposition for England in that last game. So really look forward to it and seeing who comes out on top come the end of it.